Hello and welcome to this next video covering a golden oldie and notable World War II airfield in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This time we visit KVNY Van Nuys, just outside Los Angeles, California, USA. Previously called Metropolitan Airport, then Van Nuys Army Airfield, and then San Fernando Valley Airfield. Here's Van Nuys relative to Los Angeles International Airport. Both opened in 1928. In World War II, Van Nuys also used Oxnard to the east, which still exists, and Glendale Central, southeast of Burbank, Bob Hope. Only the terminal building still exists for Glendale, which was a great airport and deserves a video in its own right. Van Nuys opened in December 1928, then called Metropolitan Airport, a couple of months after LA International, which was then called Mines Field. Before World War II, Van Nuys was famous for its barnstormers, air races and record setters, including many notable women pilots, like the very famous Amelia Earhart, and the maybe not so famous Pancho Barnes, but her story is well worth googling. Very interesting indeed. But it had a more serious side even before World War II, when military trainer aircraft and cargo gliders were built at Van Nuys. From 1942 it became Van Nuys Army Airfield, training many Lockheed P-38 Lightning pilots for World War II. And during World War II, there was also a major defence manufacturing facility for US Navy aircraft modification. Hollywood came to Van Nuys during World War II and earlier. Bob Hope started there on many of his famous USO tours to entertain military personnel around America and mainly overseas. Many movies, TV shows and music videos were filmed and continue to be filmed at Van Nuys, including Casablanca in 1942 and the classic aviation movie 16 Right in 2005, which you haven't seen it, you must. And Marilyn Monroe was discovered there working on a drone aircraft production line during World War II. The airport name changed to San Fernando Valley in 1949 and became Van Nuys in 1957. From shortly after World War II until 1990, the Air National Guard operated various aircraft from its base at Van Nuys, this picture about 1955. And after World War II, air shows were very popular at Van Nuys, this picture about 1965. The rich and famous got their first Learjets at Van Nuys, leading to the new phrase jet setter, this aircraft being Frank Sinatra's, I believe. Sherman Way Car Traffic Tunnel was built in 1959 under runway 34 to allow the runway to be extended, probably a world first at the time. Here is a modern day view of Van Nuys, the world's biggest and busiest GA, General Aviation Airport. It has a Federal Aviation Administration control tower and two parallel runways, one with an instrument landing system and a training one a bit shorter than the main one. It hosts over 200 businesses and 12,000 jobs, including 4 major fixed base operators. There's a popular public observation area and well-known 94th Aero Squadron restaurant. A quick note before I take off, I'm using Orbex Payware for Van Nuys, but there is also a quite good freeware version on flightsim.to. This is our flight plan for this video. We start at LA International, bottom left hand corner, and overfly various sites in Los Angeles up to Van Nuys in the top left hand corner. We'll go over Venice Beach, Santa Monica Pier, LA City, Dodger Stadium, a couple of film studios, the old Grand Central Air Terminal, maybe a touch and go at Burbank Bob Hope Airport, and then on to Van Nuys. gear up. No turns before 500 feet. A view of LA International from behind. Venice Beach coming up under the nose of the aircraft. Santa Monica Pier with its amusement park and restaurants. Los Angeles City, and this is freeware from flightsim.to. Dodger Stadium disappearing in the bottom right hand corner of the video. Observatory, followed by the famous Hollywood sign up the mountain. Hollywood Hills with all the rich and famous over to the left. Overflying Universal Film Studios now, and then we'll turn and overfly Warner Brothers Film Studios as well. There's the Warner Brothers Film Studios. And we'll have a quick look at what's remains of the Grand Central Air Terminal. It's just the terminal building now, the orange building disappearing under the aircraft. The rest of the airport has all been built over. Quick touch and go at Burbank Bob Hope Airport before our final stop at Van Nuys. Flaps fully down, power back, stay on the centre, stall warning just before touchdown, perfect. If I may say so myself. Full power, flaps up, and away we go. A view of Burbank Bob Hope Airport from behind. Coming into Van Nuys now, our final stop. We'll join mid-right downwind. Runway 16 right, which is off the right wing. Turning downwind. Coming in on final. Flaps down, power back. It's a long displaced threshold here, I'm not sure why. And down we go. And before we end, we'll take a look at Van Nuys using the drone camera on a beautiful morning. Here's the 94th Aero Squadron restaurant, very popular. Coming up to the popular public observation area down there next to the taxiway. The Airtel Plaza Hotel and Restaurant, very conveniently located. Signature Flight Support East fixed base operator is that orange building just ahead. On the other side of the airport is their West operation control tower, built in '65, upgraded just in recent years. And some old warbirds down there. And we'll finish off with a view taking the drone camera up vertically. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for weekly videos if you feel inclined. Cheers.